Thank you for coming today. It is high time that we come together and coalesce behind a unified and effective message, especially as we are on the campaign trail to November 4th. Now, as some of us will introduce ourselves in a bit, you will notice that volunteers, campaign staff, and candidates are in attendance today. I think it speaks to our belief that as progressives, each of us has a responsibility and an equal opportunity to share our values and opinions with people. Whether it's our neighbor down the street, an acquaintance at the grocery store, our family members who are typically responsive to conservative frames, people who read our letters to the editors in the local reading public, people who read our posts on social media, or from those who seek our votes. In other words, as a progressive community, we're all in this together. It brings me great pleasure today to welcome Scott Wittkopf to the Fox Cities today. I was fortunate to attend a training with Scott in October of 2013 with Sue Hoppensberger, Tim Leahy, and Jackie Nider when we attended a training in Madison. And when Scott offered to come up here and present a training, I really jumped on the chance. Scott Wittkopf is a native Wisconsinite, originally from Brookfield, and studied music, political science, and philosophy at the University of Wisconsin in Madison. In 2011, Scott began organizing the Forward Institute, which was incorporated in 2012 as a 501c3 public charity. Forward Institute is Wisconsin's first independent think tank committed to connecting critical public policy research and effective messaging methods based on cognitive and neuroscience. As chair and research director, Scott has authored 3 significant education studies. First, Wisconsin School Report Card Study 2012. Secondly, Wisconsin Budget Policy and Poverty in Public Education, and Habitual Truancy in School Report Cards in Milwaukee. A 4th study is expected to be released in August, Segregation of Opportunity Education Funding. So we will be watching for that. In early 2013, Scott began working with Professor George Lakoff at the University of California, Berkeley, to apply Lakoff's research on effective messaging to the ongoing policy debate in Wisconsin. We have a little of that. As a result of this collaboration, Wisconsin Freedom Campaign was launched with over 12 collaborative organizations committed to reframing and changing public discourse in Wisconsin. To date, the Wisconsin Freedom Campaign has engaged with grassroots organizations, progressive 501c3 organizations, and legislators statewide. So, Scott, welcome to Menasha, and thank you for providing this invaluable training for us.